My name's Segge Dan. I'm the producer and performer.
Hi, my name's Dean Atta, and I was the playwright on Windrush The Next Generation, which was part of the Windrush Festival.
I'm Zia, the director of Windrush The Next Generation.
Well, it's about family. That's the first thing, and the secrets that families have. And sometimes whether that, we should always kind of try and tell the truth no matter how hard it is, because eventually it comes out. So that was the kind of universal theme. And on another level, in a cultural context, it was really celebrating the legacy of a Windrush matriarch, who came over, and now her generation and her next generation. So it kind of tells the story of Black Britain from the 1950s to now.
This play is about a family. It's about 3 generations of a family. There's lots of different kind of ethnic backgrounds within the family. So the core of the family is from Jamaica, but also through kind of having a child, there's a half Ghanaian boy in the family, and then a half English boy in the family, and then a Polish girl gets brought into the family as well. And yeah, so it's kind of about these 3 generations of this family, grandma, her children, and the grandkids, and looking at how they get on and how they find being British and being from somewhere else.
Yeah, so like I said, it was a musical theatre piece based on the songs of Segge Dan and Black Britannia Group. It was essentially a piece which looked at various generations of a family which had begun its existence in the UK when the grandmother arrived in the 50s, and she came over on the Windrush boat. And the family's hit with a crisis, which is the passing of her son, the 2 boys' dad, one person, and just seeing how that family kind of unraveled and came back together. Yes.
Just meditate on this. Think of loved ones that crossed over to the other side.
The first role was I was the producer. The whole concept came from me. It was inspired by my album. I've got an album out with Windrush Volume 2.
Okay.
So I was getting everyone together, getting the writer for the musical play, Windrush Next Generation, getting the workshop artists, securing the venue and so forth. So that was my role with my producer hat on. If I turn my hat to this way, that's my performer's hat. And the musical was based on my album, and I was performing some of my songs in sync or in time with the actors and actresses in the play.
Okay, sounds good.
Sheggs was just incredible, because he wasn't really around during the rehearsal, because he was off rehearsing with the band, making sure that the music was tight. And then he literally came in 2 days before the show, and I went, right, this bit you're in the bed, then you die. Once you're dead, you're in heaven, which is over there on that silver stool. And then we just kind of worked it, and then he just pulled it out the bag. He's just really charismatic on stage and just a great performer.
In the Windrush Festival, I was the playwright, so I was writing all the play bits that you saw in the show. So there was music in there as well as a play, and they worked together to create a full musical show, which was put on and directed by Zia.
Coke mode, still playing on the broke road, watching all the old folks. I was told how the old folks went through the struggles of the 50s and 60s. Life in the jungle of a hostile city that was bombed out, so we pour out a little whiskey, libation to the elder. No, I owe salute to all the elders.